Welcome to WineTrekkerTV. We're here in Verona, Italy. We'll be taking a look at downtown Verona in just a minute, but we're at the estate of Carlo Nerozzi, and we'll be talking to him about one of the special wines of this region. So, hope you enjoy. Let's go.
Buongiorno, buongiorno, squillano le trombe della barcaccia. Vi salutano Enrico Stinchelli.
Mm-hmm.
95
Sì,
65
sì,
0
sì.
89.
Ciao Pietro, ecco l'annuncio dopo il GR. Ciao, ciao.
A quick drive from Bologna, I arrive at Vigne di San Pietro, located about 15 minutes outside Verona, where they produce quality wines typical of the Veneto, Amarone, Bardolino, and Valpolicella. Although today I'm here to learn more about one of their signature wines, Refola. First, though, they've invited me to tag along as they process the last Cabernet grapes of 2010. The grapes have been hand-picked, dried for 1 month, and now sorted by hand. The microclimates of this region are unique from one hill to the next. The glacier that tore through here during the last ice age did a nice job of mixing up the soil, morainic, calcareous, and clay, packed with minerals. After looking at a drying loft filled with muscat grapes, it's time for me to ask Carlo more questions about the region and Refola.
Welcome.
Thank you.
At the Vigne di San Pietro.
Oh, see, that sounds so much better. Okay, good. And we have one of your wines that is really unique. Go ahead and tell me. You were talking about it to me last night, and it's very unique. You've had it for about 25 years.
30 years.
30 years.
Already 30, yes.
Ah, okay. And the reason the Refola...
Yeah.
You see, you said...
The first reason of the name is the wind.
The wind.
Refolo. The wind
Refolo.
is the wind coming from Garda Lake, which is nearby, the lake, and we use the wind to dry the grapes, Cabernet Sauvignon grapes. we use to make this wine. This is made with 90% Cabernet Sauvignon and 10% Merlot, but we dry only the Cabernet for 30 days, so it's a shorter time, and we use this wind, the Refola, to keep out water from the pins, from the grape, and to concentrate all the other elements, to enrich the aroma, and to get a very special and unique wine as the Refola.
This is different because in this region, Amarone is a big wine here. Usually the drying is for the Amarone.
Yes, it's a traditional method of drying process. We use a drying process of 3 months. Usually the average period is 3 months, 90 days.
For the Amarone.
For the Amarone. And so we, of course, we know this tradition, and we had been the first using this tradition in a short period, only 30 days, for the Cabernet in this area.
And so Cabernet, this is the first time Cabernet has ever been processed like this, with the passito method?
Yes.
Okay, and in Italian, what is the passito?
Passito. Appassimento is the process. The drying process we call appassimento, and the wine that we get is passito.
Okay, great, because you say it much better than I do. All right, so should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
With pleasure. We have also to say that after the 30 days of drying process, of course we process the grape, so we put in a machine, we separate the stalks from the pins from the grape, and then we put in a steel tank for fermentation. We have a couple weeks of fermentation with the skin, and then when we get the wine, we put the wine in new oak barrel, in new oak barrique, for new barrique, all new barrique, 100% for 12 months.
12 months.
After this period, we mix, we blend the Cabernet, 90% Cabernet and 10% Merlot. We put together, we leave together for a couple months in steel tank, and then we bottle.
Okay.
What we are drinking now is 05 vintage,
05.
which is the actual vintage available in the market.
All right, and what are we smelling? What is the nose?
It's a nose of deep red fruit with a touch of mint and eucalyptus a little. And if you I think I feel also now a little later also chocolate.
A little chocolate. Okay.
So it's a mix of different aromas due to the berries, to the grapes, and to the process of the drying process that enrich this kind of aromas.
And we were talking last night about how soft this is. Very soft. It's for a Cabernet, and just with such a small amount of Merlot. It's very soft, and you attribute a lot of that to the passito drying method.
Yes, from one side is the passito